Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best 8-inch tablets in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these tablets, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which tablet are you using right now and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Amazon Fire HD 8. Best for kids. Starting off, we have the Amazon Fire HD 8. The tablet has a tough little plastic body at 8 by 5.4 by 0.4 inches and 12.5 ounces, with a decent but not great 1280 by 800 189 ppi screen. This is the first generation of Amazon tablets to charge via USB-C. Although that doesn't necessarily mean speedy charging, it just means you can charge it with a cable for your recent Android phone. Some nice features in the Fire HD 8's display settings include adaptive brightness, a toggle that optimizes brightness levels according to the surrounding light, and Blue Shade, which reduces the amount of blue light on the screen. Amazon's Kids Plus service locks the tablet into an age-appropriate content mode for kids under 12, with content from Disney, Nickelodeon, Sesame Workshop, and various popular toy-related video and book franchises. The dual 2-megapixel cameras get basic video calling done, but that's about it. Expect photos in any sort of low light to be dim and indistinct, and noise and frame rates to really drop in inadequate lighting. But that's not a big deal for an inexpensive tablet. For years now, I've recommended Amazon's Fire line as my favorite affordable tablets. The current Fire HD 8 continues that legacy. Don't buy the 7-inch Fire, which has inadequate RAM. If you're getting a small Amazon tablet, the Fire HD 8 is a much better bet. Number 4. Lenovo Tab M8. Best budget tablet. Moving on, we have the Tab M8. I really do love this device's style. It's made from all metal and it's also very thin. There's a camera bump on the back and there are also 2 plastic bars that help in getting the signals because it can't penetrate metal. There's headphone jack on top and a slot for micro SD card on the left side. We get to see volume buttons and power buttons on the right side of this device. If you look closely, however, you can see pixels on the display, and I don't expect it to be as sharp as the displays on our phones, as this is a device in a budget category. It's a good screen, though, in a category of budget, and it's also bright enough to use outdoors, but not in direct sunlight. Gaming-wise, it's not doing so well. I've tested games like PUBG, where I played at low graphics, and it wasn't smooth either. The system works well for simple stuff, in my opinion, and that's what makes me happy for a product I purchase in this price range. As far as battery life goes, in my test, the results were quite interesting. I played a video on loop at minimum brightness and I find that the battery lasted for more than 23 hours, which is really nice for a device at this price range. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Tab A 8.4. Best for most people. Moving on, we have the A 8.4. Samsung largely gets the build quality right here. The tab is slim at 7.95 by 4.93 by 0.28 inches and light at 10.93 ounces. There are power and volume buttons on the right side, a combo micro SD and SIM card slot on the left, a regular headphone jack on top and a USB-C port and dual speakers on the bottom. The Galaxy Tab A 8.4 runs Android 9.0 on a Samsung Exynos 7904 processor with 3GB of RAM. The Samsung Tab 8.4 comes with 5000 mAh battery, which can run for about 10 to 12 hours if you keep the screen brightness at a reasonable level and don't tax the hardware too much. Performance-wise, this device is great for web browsing and video streaming. It isn't fast though, so things won't spring to life on you as you'd expect on a more powerful device. That said, video plays back fine, it looks great on the display, and the colours do look nice on the screen. The device is great for people who are new to tablets or love simplicity. This is because it's affordable and also can moderately perform most of the functions that high-end tablets perform. Besides, if you're looking for an extra tablet you can use during your leisure time to read books, play games, stream movies, or just surf the internet, this device might be what you're looking for. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy Tab Active 3. Best runner-up. Samsung produces an incredible amount of hardware each year. Among them is the Galaxy Tab Active 3, a rugged tablet that's aimed at B2B customers and those working in extreme environments. The design of the Tab Active 3 feels like taking a trip back in time, with huge bezels and physical navigation buttons below the screen. Both of these have long since been upgraded on consumer-focused tablets, but they make a lot of sense on a rugged device like this. The screen itself is an 8-inch 1200 by 1900 LCD display with a 16:10 aspect ratio. It's not quite the 1440p AMOLED display you'll find on Samsung flagships, but it feels well optimized for its intended purpose. With rich, vivid colors and excellent detail, it's unlikely you'll wish Samsung invested any more in what is already a very good display. While there are a handful of Samsung-themed apps that you can't uninstall, aka bloatware, all of these are optimized for larger displays with all the navigation buttons located in the bottom half of the display. A rugged device always needs great battery life, but on paper, the Tab Active 3 falls slightly short of the mark. Its 5050 mAh cell is smaller than you'll find on many tablets, but you have to remember this is just an 8-inch LCD screen and not a larger OLED panel. The Tab Active 3's industrial design, huge bezels, and physical navigation buttons make it quite unlike any other device Samsung makes, but with good reason. Number 1. Samsung Tab A7 Lite. Best for the money. The Galaxy Tab A7 Lite appears to be a tinier, lighter version of the original A7 with a smaller, lower-resolution 8.7-inch screen. In our review of the original A7, we were a little dismayed by how dim its 10-inch screen was, so it would be nice to see the A7 Lite's display hit more impressive brightness levels. The smaller A7 Lite also appears to share its predecessor's thin bezels, a nice design touch which can make the screen feel more immersive when you're using it to watch movies or play games. The Galaxy Tab A7 Lite sports an 8.7-inch screen with a resolution of 1340 by 800 pixels, which is good enough for a tablet at this price. The new Galaxy Tab A7 Lite is shipping with an as-yet unnamed octa-core processor, packing a quartet of 2.3 GHz cores and another quartet of 1.8 GHz cores. That could deliver slightly better performance than the original Tab A7, which had a similar Qualcomm SM6115 Snapdragon 662 octa-core processor with 8 cores that maxed out at just 2 GHz. Samsung has yet to provide official estimates for how long the 5100 mAh battery in the Galaxy Tab A7 Lite will last under sustained use, so it's hard to say if it will live up to the epic 13+ hours of battery life that the original Tab A7 delivered. Overall, I can say that the A7 Lite is definitely one of the best 8-inch tablets in the market. Buying guide. Resolution. Most tablets are classified by resolution capacity rather than format size, and in cases of HD quality monitors, resolution can become an issue. The higher the resolution of the tablet, the bigger the screen size that can be supported by that model. Buttons on a tablet are also a plus, since they save time by letting you program the most frequently used commands in a comfortable way. CPU. If RAM is the key to high performance, then a strong combination with a high-end processor is directly proportional to each other. As per your requirements, let's say if you're fond of reading books or journals, why go for a high-end product than just pick the normal one? It'll cost you less. If you're looking for a tablet that you can meet all your gaming requirements with, then go for the high-end product with a high-end processor. Size and weight. Tablets are designed to be mobile. Accordingly, the size and weight of any potential purchase must be considered. In some cases, you'll be holding the tablet for long stretches of time, so you don't want the device to be too heavy or cumbersome. The lighter, the better, but it shouldn't compromise durability in the event the tablet is dropped. The dimensions are also key measures, as they determine how the device fits in your hands. For example, a top-heavy, wide tablet may be difficult to hold in portrait mode.